All right, we have the Beach Boys. What do you think?
Legendary.
What? Beach Boys?
Yeah.
How are the Beach Boys legendary?
How are they not?
All right. So here we have our tier list in which it's ranking legendary. These are legendary musicians or legendary music. This album or this band is good, below average, pretty bad, and never heard of them.
Oh, I feel like it goes bad really quickly. Okay.
Do you think there should be like one more?
I feel like it should.
Okay.
Maybe in between good and below average.
Right. Well, I don't know how to add another tier listing in here,
this is you.
but I can go ahead and change like below average to decent.
Or okay.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Because below average, I don't know.
Sounds mean.
No, I don't know. Or maybe we could put overrated.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Okay. Got me scared to put that one in there.
Well, it is what it is.
All right. So we'll do overrated and then decent or bad.
So legendary music, good. It should be just okay, then overrated.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I put
overrated.
AY.
Okay.
And then overrated, and then I guess never heard of or just bad.
Bad. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll put bad / never heard of them.
Oh, okay. Because if you never heard of them, I guess they must be bad.
No, not necessarily. We'll just put it because we can't add another tier thing in here. I mean, we can. I just don't know how this thing works.
Okay.
So let me see. Oh, there we go. Add a row. All right.
Yeah. See there. Never
All right.
heard of them.
There we go. All right. So we'll put bad.
Or terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And then we'll put
Never heard
of them. All right. All right, there we go. All right. So I think between the both of us, there's enough bands and artists on here that we're familiar with that we can go ahead and rank them.
Okay.
And of course, as I said, guys, y'all can leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let us know what you think. And we're going to go ahead and get this kicked off. So the first artist that we have is ABBA. What do you think about ABBA?
I like ABBA.
Okay. Where are we ranking ABBA? Good, okay, legendary musicians?
I mean,
terrible.
No, they're either. I mean, I feel like they're legendary, but I would put them good for now.
Okay, all right. Why good and not legendary?
I mean, because because it's like they had that disco song. I'm kind of on the
Queen?
I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I know they're legendary.
Okay, then why not put them in legendary?
Okay.
All right. Well, all right, and look, let me not sway your opinion.
No, because I just feel like. Yeah, they are legendary. But see, I like the Eagles. See, you see the Eagles down there?
You can put.
See, I would never know, but they not on the same as Eagles.
All right. Good. There we go. We're leaving it as good. Only because you feel like the Eagles are legendary.
Yes.
And ABBA is not on that level.
I mean, for me.
Okay. This is our tier list.
Like, I really didn't realize how good and extraordinary the Eagles were. Like,
extraordinary.
They are. Like, I will put them on the golden record.
Okay.
Like, that song, I Can't Tell You Why.
Right.
If we put that on the golden record, that would just be, the aliens would just be like, wow.
Okay.
Like, that's why I feel like we got to do I can't just pick just two.
Right.
But yeah, the Eagles are legendary for me. What about you?
All right. No, I enjoy the Eagles. I haven't heard as many songs as you've heard. But they're okay. I mean,
they're okay.
Yeah, and this is the thing. And I hate to beat a dead horse, but the only reason why I haven't explored the Eagles as much as I've explored other bands is because YouTube and Reactors and Eagles they just don't mix.
The record company blocks the reaction. So yeah.
Right. So.
But. Yeah.
But the other thing is that the other reactors who have gotten trouble for doing the Eagles, they said they reached out to the band, and the band was like, "Nah," so.
Oof. Yeah, the music's still good.
Exactly.
They're like, we don't need you reactors to tell us our music's good.
All right. All right. So next we have Black Label Society, which I am familiar with this band. To me, they're okay. I haven't heard anything that was like incredibly mind blowing, but I'm just gonna rank it as okay. Okay. So next we have Bon Jovi.
This is gonna be controversial.
Okay. Well, how do you feel?
Because when we did those reactions, I won't say they're good.
What, Bon Jovi?
Yeah, they're good.
All right, Bon Jovi is, we don't have a, oh, okay, good. Okay. So
I know,
just right here up with ABBA?
Yeah.
All right. I can get down with that. A lot of people love Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
He had like the time of a generation or sound. Yeah. Some people might consider him legendary, but for me, he was good.
Okay. Or is it okay? It sounds like you want to put him in the okay category. I'm gonna put them in good.
No, I'm gonna leave them in good because the songs that we did react to, they were really good. Yeah. So it wasn't terrible. Next, Twisted Sister.
They okay for me.
I'm gonna have to leave Twisted Sister as okay as well. Yeah. I do enjoy Dee Snider, and the contributions of Twisted Sister, but haven't heard anything from the band that was absolutely mind-blowing. Okay. So, yeah.
Next are the Doors.
The Doors.
Legendary.
Legendary? All right. The Doors is legendary.
No, what you think?
Oh, I would put the Doors as good.
Okay.
So.
Okay, go ahead.
Why would you consider them legendary?
Just the songs I heard were just amazing.
Okay. All right.
So, but you could put them good.
Yeah, I'll put them good. Okay. We had a Doors versus Rolling Stones battle recently. Ooh. And the songs that I heard on there weren't mind-blowingly awesome, but they were just good. So okay. Now, guys, some of these with some of the bands, they don't have the names on them, or they're very small, so it's hard for me to make out.
Just tell them what it is.
And so, if I can't read the name or if I can't figure out what the logo is, we're just gonna pass on it. Okay. But coming up next, we have Steppenwolf.
Never heard of
now,
them.
Steppenwolf is a rock and roll blues, kind of bluesy rock and roll. Yeah. We've heard Steppenwolf. Okay. But I would put Steppenwolf as okay. Yeah. Nothing like incredibly good, but it's just good music. Okay. It's okay. Next, we have Nirvana. Now, you spoke about Kurt Cobain earlier.
I want to say legendary.
Legendary?
Because they're a sound of a generation.
Okay, definitely. Yeah. You put that up there with legendary next to the Eagles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. The Strokes. I may have heard one. Ooh, babe, we're trying to keep it PG-13. Calm down.
That's what I be doing. I don't know the Strokers.
All right, so we have the Strokes. I may have heard one song from these guys, but I can't really give too much of an opinion on them, so I'm going to leave it down here with never heard of them. Yeah. We have Wasp. Now, I am very familiar with this band. I had ran a live stream special where we were doing Wasp Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So I would say that these guys are good. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Very, very good.
Now, who is this?
Soundgarden.
Oh, you like Soundgarden.
I like Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
Amazing band.
It's a hard one.
Amazing singer.
I'm going to say good.
I want to rank it as legendary,
I know.
But I can't, only because I think Chris Cornell has amazing vocals that are legendary, but Soundgarden overall, they don't have like too many songs they don't have like a breadth of good songs in their catalog that I would consider on the same par as the Eagles. Okay. So I would have to rank them as just good. Okay. Next we have Linkin Park.
Ooh, legendary.
What do you think about Linkin Park?
Legendary.
Legendary?
Because their sound was just so unique at the time.
Okay.
They infused hip hop with rock and like really made this space for people who liked both.
Okay, right.
I remember like when we first started doing reactions to Linkin Park, because I knew about Chester Bennington, but never really got into the music.
Right.
Just because it still felt taboo.
Okay, yeah.
Like for somebody like me to listen to that type of music.
Yeah.
So when we first started doing reactions and I started like really getting into the catalog, I just thought they were not even ahead of their time, but like right on time with their sound.
Right.
And especially with everything that Chester went through, and it's the way he expressed that through the songs.
Right.
I feel like his vocals were just
On
top
another
notch.
level. Right.
Yes. And just to create like a whole new genre, I feel like that's legendary.
Okay. I agree with you. I think that Linkin Park hit the scene. They were they put out something that was different than what all the other bands had, and they were able to create a style that influenced many other bands that came after them.
Like Limp Bizkit.
No. Because Limp Bizkit came out before them.
Oh, they did.
But they had influenced a lot of like metalcore bands that came after them, and in a specific style. But they did have a good fusion between hip hop and rock music / metal, and a lot of people were introduced to different genres and styles of music that they may not have listened to before because of them.
Yeah.
So I will rank them on the legendary status. I do like the earlier work. I think some of their later work was a little different, but I don't think it takes away from their overall impact with music.
Okay.
Now, Evanescence. I'm not too familiar with their catalog.
Except for that one song.
Bring Me to Life.
So I'll say they're good.
Good?
Yeah. Because the girl who sings,
Amy Lee?
Man, that girl can sing.
Right?
And just off that voice alone, like, I say it's good.
So they get ranked up here with ABBA, Bon Jovi, and The Doors off of one song?
That's how good she is.
Oh.
I feel like that's how strong her voice is.
Oh, okay.
That's for me.
Okay. All right. For me personally, I would rank them down here with okay.
Okay.
Go
ahead and put them okay then.
No. Okay. All right. I'll put them down here with okay. Because I heard that one song, Bring Me to Life, but I've never had the urge to explore more of their music. Iron Maiden. What do you think about Iron Maiden?
Legendary.
Legendary? Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just because, like, I remember when you first introduced me to Iron Maiden, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, right.
It's just a unique sound.
Yeah.
And the songs are, even if you're not into, like, that type of music,
right.
Just like, what's that, Ancient Mariner?
Yeah, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is just so unique. And I kind of wish I would have heard some of the songs because I would have passed my history test.
Right, yeah.
You know, just by listening to songs. But I feel like they're really unique. The vocals are just amazing. And the lyrics are just very intricate. So that's why I say
okay, legendary. I agree with you. I think Iron Maiden is one of those bands that's up there if you can get past the imagery that they would have on their albums and everything, because it's kind of creepy.
I thought the imagery was very unique as well.
Yeah, very unique. But very attention grabbing.
Yeah.
With the little zombie guy on there.
But
the music is really good.
Yeah.
And you can learn something. So really cool when you can jam out and then learn something. All right, we have the Beach Boys.
Legendary.
What? Beach Boys?
Yeah.
How are the Beach Boys legendary?
How are they not?
Because nobody knows the music of the Beach Boys. You probably know
nobody knows.
They probably know one song from
on
them.
The harmonies alone, the Beach Boys are legendary. What is wrong with you?
All right. We're gonna put Beach Boys up here with legendary.
Wow.
I would rank the Beach Boys as like okay. Okay, all right, you got it.
And they're a sound of a generation as well.
Okay, yeah, right.
You know, and then they have like the surfer music, and they give you like this feel. Like nobody has done music that sounds like the Beach Boys.
Yeah,
they're so unique, and I see you like trying not to smile.
No, I'm reading the comments. Everybody's saying Beach Boys is legendary, so I guess.
What is wrong with you? Like. Okay, so I feel like that's something that we gotta dive into.
Yeah.
Because their harmonies are top notch.
Right.
Top notch. Very California sound.
Right.
very beachy sound, and like to come up with a sound that's your own.
Right.
That's legendary.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they are a sound of a generation as well.
Okay.
Especially like I say in the time of America where there was just this wholesome kind of feeling. So that's legendary within itself.
Okay.
So.
Maybe something they can put on the golden record, sent to the aliens. Now we have the Sex Pistols. Not too familiar with the Sex Pistols work. So I'm going to put down here. I mean, I may have heard one song from them, but I'm going to put never heard of them.
Okay.
Just to, put that to the side. So with never heard of them, it doesn't mean that the artists are bad. It's just we reserve to rank them because we can't, we haven't heard enough of their music.
Yeah, and if you're watching this like after the stream, if you like the Strokes and the Sex Pistols and you feel like they're good or they're legendary and we should check them out,
leave a song
down below. And if you want to guarantee a request, you can find us on Patreon and join the song request tier. So yeah. All
right, the Kinks. Now I have heard
like
one or two songs from the Kinks. I wasn't completely blown away by them. It wasn't terrible, but it was just okay. This is another band that is the sound of a generation. Can't really rank it higher than okay, mainly because from the songs I listened to, it didn't really compel me to want to listen to more of their music.
Okay.
So I'll leave it as okay. Now with this next band, the Scorpions, I am ranking them up here in legendary. I've heard enough of these guys' music to know that they are the shit. They belong up here next to all of these other bands.
What's the song? Because
I love the Scorpions.
What's your favorite song?
Blackout.
I remember that song.
Blackout.
That was a good
Dynamite. Sales with Sharon. They just banger after banger after banger. Scorpions is so good.
And you know what y'all also can do if y'all want to help us out? Like we have like reactions to some of these legendary bands,
right? And
some of these good bands like Doors and ABBA. So if y'all want to watch those, maybe somebody can leave them in the comment section.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
All of that stuff is all on the channel.
Because also maybe we're wrong. Maybe some of these people we put down as good, but they're legendary.
Right.
And you disagree with us. So what you got to do is prove us wrong.
Right, yeah.
Make your case in the comment section.
So we have The Clash.
I don't remember them.
I do remember The Clash, but I just have to rank them down here with okay, right next to the Kinks. Good band, good music, but nothing that was like phenomenal.
I don't remember them.
Now, next we have Avenged Sevenfold.
I think I did one song.
Yeah.
And I don't remember. Maybe I didn't like it.
I've done enough Avenged Sevenfold. They're like a very friendly, easy to listen to metal group. I think when I first started doing metal reactions, they were one of the bands that somebody put me on. And I enjoyed their music for the most part.
I don't remember doing any of these songs. Like, they have Nightmare, So Far Away.
Yeah.
I mean, their stuff has a lot of views.
Yeah, they're very popular. Because, like I said, they have a very easy... Their music is very digestible.
I'm going to have to look into this.
But...
Nobody ever requests them, though.
See, and this is the thing. They're very popular. Because they're very mainstream. But what I've noticed is that when rock and metal bands are very mainstream and very popular, a lot of people consider them overrated, or their music isn't as good as people think it is.
Ooh.
So,
do y'all think Revenge Sevenfold
I've already
is
seen.
overrated?
I've already seen it in the comment section. People are saying Avenged Sevenfold is overrated.
Go ahead and put it in the overrated pile.
I can't put them in overrated.
Do it. Do it.
All right, we're gonna put AX.
Because you gotta listen to the people.
All right, we're gonna put Avenged Sevenfold in overrated.
And then we'll find out for ourselves.
I already know. So.
What you think?
Nah, we're gonna keep going. So we have the Rolling Stones.
Ooh.
What do y'all think about Rolling Stones?
Legendary.
Okay, gotcha. We'll go ahead and put Rolling Stones in the legendary pile right here.
Dance.
What the Mick
Mick
Jagger?
dance.
Okay.
Those moves by themselves are
Yeah.
legendary.
So in our previous stream, we had the Rolling Stones versus the Doors, and the songs that were requested were pretty good. So it was pretty dope. All right, we're gonna keep things going. Molly Crew. Ooh, what do you think about Molly Crew?
Molly Crew, I'm gonna say they are good. I know
Okay.
some people are gonna say they're legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Which in their own right they are, but I'm gonna just say okay.
Okay.
That's for me.
Okay.
What's that song I did?
You did quite a few songs from them.
Let's see. Motley Crue. I know they had like
Kickstart My Heart. Motley Crue. I have to put them as legendary.
Okay.
I have to put them as legendary mainly because
Girls.
No.
No, that's the song I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They got way better songs than that.
Oh.
But for their overall influence, how they hit the scene, and they like a lot of their songs are just they sound really good, but they're really fun. And just the overall impact and influence that they had on
say
rock
okay.
and metal bands during the scene. Like they showed people how to really rock.
Okay.
So I don't know about their later catalog, but from the stuff from the 80s and the early 90s is really good. Black Sabbath,
Legendary.
legendary.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I don't think we have to question anything about Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath is legendary. Every single member of Black Sabbath, Ozzy, Geezer Butler, Tony Iommi, Bill Ward, everybody is good.
And just how they infuse like the blues.
Yeah.
in their
How they
songs, like,
infuse rock and roll and blues. Yeah.
It was just like it was really unexpected for me. So
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
All right.
And then like hearing Ozzy being like,
Actually, like having a singing voice.
I
Yeah.
was really surprised because like when we first started doing Black Sabbath, because we can't do too many of their songs because they're
right.
blocked. We're from the generation where we only know Ozzy Osbourne as
From the
MTV show.
Yeah, from the MTV show. Right.
And that's why, like I was saying, put reality TV shows on the golden record.
Right.
you know? But that's how I knew who Ozzy was. So when I heard him sing, I was like, "What is this? What is going on?" So yeah.
All right.
definitely.
So next we have Janis Joplin.
Legendary.
Legendary. Okay. All right.
Definitely a voice of a generation, as well as Jimi Hendrix as well.
I know you know what? We don't even have to question this, especially since we haven't heard too many of Jimi Hendrix's music because of YouTube and not
the
being
songs
able
that
to
we
react.
did do-
But the songs that we did do were like really good. On top of his performance, he was like a showman.
Yeah.
I think we did a reaction to one of his performances where he was playing the guitar with his teeth, and that was during
tongue.
or his tongue. Like that was during a time where something like that was like really unheard of.
Yeah.
But on top of the fact that a lot of bands and a lot of artists who came after him talked about how influential he was to them as a guitar player.
Definitely.
So we have Deep Purple. Deep Purple is another band that I rank up here as legendary. Just overall body of music, incredibly good. Multiple lead singers, multiple band members, and they always play top tier. So can't really say anything bad about these guys. I consider one of the main reasons why I consider them legendary is because you can pick a multitude of their songs and be completely blown away by their music. And that's really hard to do. It's really hard for a musician to blow somebody away with the first time listen. And I remember we kept getting comments in the comment section where people were like, "Oh, you guys are giving fake reactions because you like everything. You can't possibly like everything." And I'm like, yo, if people are requesting good bands and they're requesting the best of the best.
Because who's going to request like bad songs?
Right, yeah. Who's going to request bad songs to see you give a reaction to that?
Right.
But if somebody's never heard of Deep Purple and you request, a song from them, and it's amazing. Like you're going to be blown away by it. So,
Yeah, but we can.
Oh, Skate said he would request bad songs, and which he has.
Oh.
You know, he requested
I'm
some
saying,
kind of claymation song for Metal Meltdown last time, and everybody booed him. So.
I mean, yeah, some people do request bad songs, but like, I'm just talking about like really bad songs.
Yeah. Right.
And when that's the case, we do say, hey, we don't like this.
Right.
You know, but for the most part, people.
And then people get upset.
Yeah.
So you can't win. You know, you give a good reaction, you can't win. You give a bad reaction, it's like, what's wrong with you? I hate you. Unsubscribe. All right, The Who. Legendary. All right, we're putting The Who up here as legendary. We have the Ramones.
I don't know the Ramones.
I've heard maybe 2 songs from the Ramones. From what I heard, I liked it. But I'm going to put this down here as never heard of them.
Okay.
Because although many people will say that the Ramones are good or they're in the legendary status,
we don't know enough for their catalog.
Yeah. I can't recall enough songs from what I've heard so far to put them in that category. So I'll reserve that. Okay. David Bowie.
I know people would say he's legendary, but I'm gonna say good because I don't know. That's not his song. Pressure. Is that his song?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He did it with Vanilla Ice.
No, he didn't. I didn't know that was a David Bowie song.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people say he's legendary, but I just don't. I didn't even know that was his song.
Right.
So I don't know enough about David Bowie. I could only go about what other people say. Right. I think we've done like 2 songs, and we actually did the Pressure song.
Yeah, we did. It was with Freddie Mercury. But we can rank him as good or never heard of him.
I don't know enough of his music.
Okay, all right. We'll put it down here as never heard of him. All right. Next we have Megadeth. Where do you think Megadeth should rank?
That's a hard one. I know you would say they're legendary.
Not hard at all.
So, they did Space Oddity. I don't think. Did we listen to this? I think a lot of people requested Space Oddity.
No, that was like one of those movies that came out back in the day, or it was like.
But it's a song.
Yeah. So no.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, maybe we should jump into David Bowie.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that'd be really cool.
Oh, okay. So.
Like he had 2 colored eyes.
Oh.
Different
I
colored
didn't know
eyes.
that.
Yeah. So Megadeth, where are we ranking Megadeth?
I guess legendary, of
legendary?
course. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
I mean, why would you? What are you? what you thought I was gonna say?
I know. I mean, I don't want you to say legendary based off of just what I like. You know what I mean? Because you know that they're one of my favorite metal bands. But
I mean, I could say something to spite you, but I mean, the truth is the truth.
Yeah, so, exactly. Okay. Truth is the truth. Megadeth is a legendary band.
Right.
All right.
What's next? Who is that?
I don't know. I can't read this. So yeah, I don't know who this is. So I'm just gonna put this down here.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. I can't read. I don't recognize the symbol, and then I can't read the thing. We have Journey. What do you think about Journey?
Legendary. I mean,
why is Journey legendary?
Every song.
Yeah.
I mean, how could you not?
Okay, yeah. You know what? I haven't heard too many Journey songs, but when I did hear that song Faithfully, it was like, it almost made me cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any band that you can listen to a song like first time and they like move you to tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, they deserve a automatic legendary status.
Well, hold on. I think
makes me want to listen to it now.
I think the biggest part for me for Journey is Steve Perry, who is, no longer, alive. Mm-hmm. I don't think.
Oh, he's passed?
I thought he did. Let me see. Because he's not the leader of the band anymore.
Yeah, look it up.
I don't want to say something and it not be true. Oh, he alive. Oh, shit.
Damn, babe.
I don't know why he's not the leader of the band anymore. Didn't they replace him?
He probably
That's the only reason to replace somebody.
Stuff to do. You know, it's funny when we were doing the Journey song on our live stream, and somebody was like, "R.I.P. Steve Perry."
That's why I thought that. That's why, because somebody in the live stream said he died.
Somebody was like, we were doing our live stream,
and I was like, I was flipping out. I was like, he did.
Somebody
and I was
said,
like,
"R.I.P. Steve Perry," and then you were flipping out while we were doing the reaction. And then people were like, "He's not dead. He's not
so
dead."
gullible.
And they were like, "Why would you say
still
that?"
In my mind, I'm so gullible.
Yeah, that was funny.
But Steve Perry just has. I think he has one of the greatest voices of all time.
Yeah, we did the live stream before where we were talking about greatest singing voices of all time.
Yeah,
a lot of people had mentioned him.
Yeah. So.
All right, so Smashing Pumpkins.
I know you like them. I don't like them.
I love Smashing Pumpkins. I think they're a great band. They make
Okay.
really good music. I'm gonna rank them up here as good. I don't consider them legendary, but they're like really, really close.
Yeah.
Just I like their stuff from the 90s, and maybe they had one album from 2000 that I like, Zeitgeist. But after that, nothing else. So I'll rank them as good and leave it at that. But you have AC/DC.
Legendary.
Legendary?
Even though we can't do a lot of their music.
Yeah. So this is my thing. I like early AC/DC. I like the Bon Scott years. I think Brian is good, but I really don't care for AC/DC at that period. Okay. So I will put them as legendary for you and Connie, because I know Connie's a huge AC/DC fan.
Yeah.
But for me, I would just rank them as good.
Okay.
Aerosmith. What do you think about Aerosmith?
Aerosmith.
Terrible. Overrated?
I'm gonna say okay.
They're okay. Okay.
I've listened to their music, but I'm not like, oh my god, Aerosmith.
Yeah, right.
They had that one song from that movie.
Yeah. Don't wanna close my eyes.
Yeah.
Don't wanna and I don't wanna
And somebody said Aerosmith is overrated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whisper Mason says Aerosmith is overrated. Now, you know what? I would feel that way if I didn't go on my Aerosmith journey.
You went on an Aerosmith journey?
Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And because my knowledge of Aerosmith was just like you. I only knew them from that song, and I knew them from the other song that I had you react to them from.
Dude looks like a lady.
Yeah. And so if you're basing your knowledge of Aerosmith off of that, then yeah, they would be just an okay band.
Okay.
But you have to hear the stuff in the 70s.
Okay.
Aerosmith was on fire. Like, we're talking about, this band is amazing.
Okay.
They've actually got a song that you've heard. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you, because I'm probably going to have you do a reaction to it. But I guarantee if you listen to their earlier stuff, from like Get Your Wings, Toys in the Attic, you will rank them as legendary. And that's where I'm going to put this band. I'm going to put it as legendary. Because
all right.
they are just...
I think we're running out of space on the legendary category.
No, well, no, we still got some space. All right, Alice Cooper. What do you think?
I'm gonna say he's good.
Okay.
I've done some of his songs.
Right. Okay. I agree. I'll put Alice Cooper as good. Wouldn't put him up there as legendary, but he's right there in between okay and good. I think that his music is okay, but I do move him up to good for him being the influential icon that he is, because he has went on to influence so many other shock rockers. I don't think without him we wouldn't have people like Marilyn Manson or Rob Zombie or other shock rockers out there who took things to the next level.
Okay.
So Alice Cooper made it so that Alice Cooper walked so that these guys could run. Anthrax.
I'm not familiar enough with their catalog. I know
Okay.
you are.
Yes. Anthrax is a thrash metal hip hop band. They've always been hit or miss with me.
Okay.
They are ranked in the Big Four, between Metallica, Slayer, and...
Oh, they're part of the Big Four?
Yeah, Metallica, Slayer, and Megadeth.
Oh.
And Anthrax.
Okay.
To me, there was maybe one or two songs out of the 10 or 15 songs that I've heard from them. I've never really cared for them. I
Oh.
always try. I'm always open to listening to more music from Anthrax, but every time I listen to a song from them, I'm never impressed.
Ooh.
But a lot of people speak very highly of them. I'm gonna leave them over here with Overrated.
Ooh.
So yeah, sorry guys.
Dang. Now, who is this?
I'm still looking for that song that's really gonna make me a true fan of Anthrax. But so far,
Maybe gotta
they just
take
don't
that
connect.
long,
They don't
then.
connect with me.
No.
Arctic Monkeys, never heard of them. I'm gonna rank them right over here. Marilyn Manson.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you think?
I'm going to say.
And think hard about what you're gonna say. 'Cause
I know.
this is on the internet. People are gonna be like, "Oh my god."
So here's the thing. If you would have caught me 4 years ago,
Okay.
I would have said Terrible.
Right.
Because he is like a shock rocker, I
Okay.
guess. And I was like really turned off. But then you listen to the lyrics and there's nothing what you think it is.
Right.
So I'm going to say he's actually, I'm in between, I'm going to say good.
Okay.
I'm going to say good. Because I just remember like back in the day, all the parents were just like, he's a demon worshiper. And it's like, you listen, they never even listen to his music. So, I'm going to say he's good. I wouldn't say legendary because I can't think of a song that I'm just like, man, I'm just gonna jam out to this and listen to it over and over again.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
I'm
Fair
gonna
enough.
yeah.
Fair assessment. I would say Marilyn Manson is in between okay and good.
Okay.
My sentiments are the same. He's one of those artists that was very controversial back in the day. A lot of people had something to say about him. They blamed him for Columbine, as well as a lot of other things. But it was like one of the furthest things from the truth when you listen to his actual lyrical content from his music. I can't rank him as legendary because although his music is hit or miss on some of his albums, he didn't have like enough consistent good music, and his later work wasn't really that great. So matter of fact, I'm gonna rank him down here with okay. Yeah. Because his music wasn't good enough to be on the same level as ABBA, Bon Jovi, The Doors, Wasp, and all these other artists.
Yeah.
So I'll rank it down here with okay. Mainly because his body of work isn't consistent enough with enough good songs, even, no matter what the lyrical content was.
Okay.
All right, Blondie. What do you think about Blondie?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, I like their songs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they're legendary in most people's eyes, but I'm gonna say good.
Definitely time of generation.
Yeah.
Who is this? This is Disturbed.
Never heard of them.
Oh man, Disturbed. That's the song. The guy with the get down with the sickness. Get down with the sickness.
Terrible.
All right, terrible. I agree. I've maybe heard that song like 1 or 2 times. I was like, nope. And then I listened to another song that he was doing, and he was like trying to rap while he was doing it. And, and then he was doing the thing again. So it was like what the fuck?
What is that?
Yeah. So
He's trying to clear his throat.
yeah, terrible.
Okay.
I was afraid we weren't gonna have any bands on here that was gonna be terrible. But Disturbed, not feeling Disturbed.
No.
Green Day. What do you think about Green Day?
I'm gonna say I know they had like American Idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'm gonna just say I'll put them okay. I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of Green Day.
All right, fair enough. I thought that Green Day was an okay band as well. I remember when I heard them back in the day, I thought that that's what punk rock was, like their sound of music. But then I went on this punk rock journey and started exploring like earlier punk rock, what people would consider real punk rock.
Okay.
And it gave me a whole different perspective on Green Day. Now I still do respect them because they have really, really good songs. I think "Wake Me Up" in September or something like that.
Yeah,
that was a really good song.
Yeah.
But nothing that was like really mind blowing from them. So yeah, I'll leave them as okay. My bullet, or yeah, I think kill. Hold on, who is this? Oh,
Whatever.
bullet for my Valentine. Okay,
Never
bullet for
heard of
yeah,
them.
bullet for my Valentine is a I guess a pop metal band or a mainstream
Never
metal
heard
band.
of
Very popular.
Oh,
A lot of people like them. I don't really too much care for their music. I'm gonna rank them as overrated.
Oh.
But y'all can leave your thoughts in the comment section. Now, with a lot of these overrated bands, it doesn't mean that they're terrible. It's just if y'all have any
Not
suggestions.
as good as people say they are.
Well, yeah, for me, like when I Google "Bullet for My Valentine" and I see that they have music that has 500 million views or a song that has 1 billion views, I'm going in thinking that it's going to be the best song that I've ever heard. And when I listen to it, it's like I'm not blown away.
Okay.
So, doesn't mean that they're terrible or they're bad, but if y'all have any suggestions of a song from either one of these bands, Avenged Sevenfold, Anthrax, or Bullet for My Valentine, that y'all feel like would change our mind and
Leave
make
them in
them
the
legendary,
comments.
yeah, leave them in the comment section because we're always down to open to listen to them. Opeth, I know you're not familiar with this band. I am. A melodic death metal band. I really, really enjoy their music. I probably play them every time I stream. I would like to put them up here as legendary, but I can't. I'm just gonna leave them down here as good.
Okay.
Although I've listened to every single album that they've have, I can't put them on the same level as the Eagles, Linkin Park, Nirvana, Iron Maiden. But I can't put them on here as
fair.
like a high, very high good, very high A tier. Rob Zombie. What do you think about Rob Zombie?
They have some really good songs.
More human than human.
I would say good.
More human than human. I would put Rob Zombie down here with okay.
Okay.
They have good songs, but the overall body of work that I've heard from the like two, including White Zombie and Rob Zombie, they were just okay.
Okay.
That's it. So
Yeah, that's fair.
let me know what y'all think. If y'all agree with me, if y'all think Rob Zombie / White Zombie should be on good or okay. But right now I'm putting him on here as okay. So,
So next up is CCR.
Oh, Creedence Clearwater.
Ooh.
Now, this is your forte because to my understanding, they sound like they're from Louisiana.
But they not. They're from California.
Right. But it doesn't take away from their music,
It
though.
don't. That music is good. I'm gonna have to say legendary. Can I have some of that?
What, this muffin?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah. Here we go.
I should have brought some more snacks.
Yeah. Well, we're almost finished with this tier list. All right, so Creedence Clearwater
Yeah. You heard.
under legendary?
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll put it under legendary. I don't know enough about their music, but I trust your judgment and your taste. Plus, I believe these guys, they've been making music since the 60s.
Cause, yeah. But my thing is, I thought they were Southern rock.
Okay, yeah.
And be honest, I don't know what they are.
Oh. All
But
right.
the music's good.
I don't know what this symbol is for this band. So it looks like an M and R. So I'm just gonna put this down here on never heard of them. We have Halloween. I was talking about this band yesterday, in which great music, great body of great catalog.
Oh,
They have
he
3.
said Machine Head.
Oh, Machine Head. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna list it down here with never heard of them still, because, not familiar with too many Machine Head songs. But with Halloween, great music, great body of catalogs. This band has 3 lead singers at 3 different periods of their time, and all I can say, if they have made consistently good music, I will put them right here under good.
Okay.
I want to move them up to legendary, but I can't because I've heard different songs throughout their different eras, but I haven't heard like enough like really, really good mind-blowing songs, even though I know they're out there.
Halloween is meh.
Halloween is meh.
Meh.
Well, I think some people will find them overrated, especially a lot of metalheads, mainly because they do
Well,
power.
meh is okay.
They do power metal, and
Okay.
I know that a lot of metalheads don't really like power metal, so I can't take the chat's judgment because they just don't like power metal. So Dio, Ronnie James Dio, this is an easy legendary. Easy legendary.
Just from his vocals alone.
Just from his vocals alone. This guy can sing his ass off. He's been in so many great bands.
I mean,
and he makes great music.
He's been in more bands than anybody.
Right, yeah. He's probably been in more bands than everybody on this list. and different genres and styles of music. Yeah. Because I think we were doing our live stream and we were talking about greatest singers that, ever exist. And somebody was like, "Oh, check out this band." It was a doo-wop band.
I know.
And then he was singing. It was Ronnie. He was singing doo-wop. We was like, "What? What is this?"
We could do the greatest singer of all time in a list like this.
Yeah. That'd be next. Depending on depending on how this list goes, if it gets a whole bunch of views and you guys smash the like button and leave a comment and let us know if y'all like us to do a tier list of greatest singers, we'll do that next.
What's next?
All right, so this band Death.
Never heard of them.
You have heard of them. You've heard of this band. Let me see.
Don't play the song.
Oh, okay. Don't play it. All right. So you have heard this song.
What's the name of the song?
Pull the Plug.
Terrible.
No. I had you do a reaction to the song Pull the Plug. And let me see.
Let me see. Pull the Plug. TNT. I'm just looking at my face. It looked like you lied.
All right, baby, what's going on?
No.
The time has come. Cookie!
Sorry, y'all.
Just to look on my face, I didn't like this song.
Make sure I turn this off so it don't pop up again.
I don't need to hear it. I just see my face.
Okay.
Terrible.
All right, there we go. All right, so we turn off the Cookie Monster.
Cookies.
All right, yeah.
Look at my face.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
There, so you can
like
listen
it.
along.
No, I didn't. Leprosy. I said leprosy.
In a different way. But I did like the guitar riffs
You see, you
and the
liked it.
solos. The drummer was
like,
pretty
but
bad
I did like
as
guitar
well.
riffs,
Okay.
But I guess with death metal, you have to maybe develop an ear for it. I'll be willing to give it another chance.
There we go. See, you liked it enough to give it another chance.
No.
All right, so the band Death, you're putting it as terrible.
Yep.
But I can't because this is a phenomenal band.
Okay.
And they were groundbreaking for the time. Chuck Schuldiner, the lead singer, RIP, who's passed away, he was a great frontman, great vocals. These guys are legendary within the metal scene. Legendary.
You gonna put them on the same platform as Eagles?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Death is on the
Stop the stream. Stop the stream. After I see my face. No.
Guys, let me know in the chat.
No.
Let me know in the chat if this band, if the band Death.
You wrong.
All right. Yes, this Death is a legendary band.
No.
These guys are legendary.
No.
All right.
No.
We'll move them down to good.
You love this song, Tasha. No, I didn't.
You did. You liked it.
No, I did not. I said but. And I see my face. I know what my face looked like, and I didn't see.
Man.
I said I like the guitar riff. That don't mean I like the song.
Okay. All right. Guys, I tried.
That shouldn't be on the legendary. Yeah, you could do good or okay.
Dragon Force.
Never heard of them.
Dragon Force, I'll leave them as overrated.
Okay.
The only song that I heard,
Force.
like I've heard a few songs from them, but a lot of metalheads when they request them, they're very hyped about their music, and they're like, oh, if you love metal, if you love this style, you're gonna love this. And the main thing with Dragon Force is that they play very fast. But to me, it was like, You know, there was nothing that was like I could understand it if I wasn't familiar with metal, especially like 80s metal or even other power metal bands, that I would be completely blown away from the songs that I've heard. But all that I've seen from them was that they just play very fast, and you know, people are like, oh wow, this is like amazing.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, playing very fast isn't really special in metal. There's plenty of bands that do it.
Okay.
Cannibal Corpse. You have done Cannibal Corpse before. I think the song that you did was Hammer Smash Face.
I'm gonna say terrible.
And they had another song called Icon Blood. So
Terrible.
I don't think you finished either one of those videos.
Terrible.
All right. I will put them under terrible because Tasha thinks they're terrible. I think Cannibal Corpse is good. Or no, I would rank them as okay. I think their music is just, it's okay.
Okay. Well, terrible it is.
Not mind blowing, but it's okay and it's entertaining.
Okay.
Kiss. What do you think about Kiss?
Ooh, they gonna have to go under legendary.
Legendary?
They
Really?
got to. They got to. I know. I mean, it's a given.
Okay. Yeah.
Like from everything from their costumes.
Right.
Even if you don't know their songs, you know who Kiss is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
iconic, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Funny enough, I told this story before. When we were growing up, we weren't allowed to listen to Kiss, and a lot of people were kind of like on the fence with them because of their imagery, and they would assume that Kiss was an evil satanic band. And once you listen to their music, you find out that that's the furthest thing from the truth, because they make really, really good music. So
Somebody said Nirvana over the Clash. I don't even know the Clash music. Because for me, the Clash should be and never heard of them before. But and he, like, a lot of people are questioning Nirvana.
Yeah.
But because they're a sound of a generation,
Right.
and they have influenced a lot of people.
Right. Yeah.
They are in the legendary category.
Right. And so once again, guys,
To us.
we want to go ahead and remind y'all, you know, this is our tier list. This is from us doing reactions and from what we've heard so far. And the bands that we aren't really too familiar with, we have ranked them in the never heard of them pile. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad. It just means that we haven't heard enough of their music to categorize it.
Right.
But even the bands that are listed as okay, which is Black Label Society, Twisted Sister, Steppenwolf, The Clash, all that means is, you know, we haven't heard enough songs from them that have been completely mind-blowing to move them up a notch, which is fine.
Or even the songs we've heard, they okay,
Yeah.
but it's not like, oh my God, I gotta listen to this every day.
Right, exactly.
Or every time we live stream.
So, next band, Alice in Chains. Now,
Is that the Man in the Box?
yeah. Man, this Christ, deny your savior.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I agree. I think Alice in Chains is a good band. They make great music. So yeah, put them under there. It's good.
I remembered what song they sang.
Yeah, because they make good music. Oasis.
I think you like them.
I've heard.
I'm gonna say.
I've only heard 2 songs from them.
Okay, so I don't remember the songs.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put okay. The songs I have heard from Oasis have been really good. The thing I remember most about this band is that the brothers don't like each other.
Oh.
Yeah, they really don't like each other.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. All right, we have the Beatles. What do you think about the Beatles
Jesus,
so far?
this gonna be hard.
Nah, it shouldn't be.
Cause
Everybody likes the Beatles.
no, they don't. No, they don't. So here's the biggest thing with the Beatles. They have inspired so many people.
Yeah, right.
Like even one of my favorite bands, which is Coldplay.
Okay.
But I would say they are legendary,
Mm-hmm.
but they could also go in the overrated pile.
Oh.
They could.
Well, I mean, do
that
you
is-
feel like they're overrated?
That is a hard, because I started doing the Beatles music.
Yeah, right.
I did.
Right.
And some of the songs were good. But at the same time, I don't want to say, ooh, I'm going to have to go. This is hard. I'm going to say,
Want me to speak
I'm going to
for
put
you?
them in the, I'm going to say overrated.
Oh, God.
And the reason I know they're legendary, but for me, listening to their music, because their music is good, and they have inspired so many people, I just don't all the way connect with the music,
Yeah, right.
like I did with the Eagles. With the Eagles music, like I was like, oh my God, and I could hear it over and over and over again.
Yeah, right.
With the Beatles, with the amount of people that love them,
Right.
I was like, I felt like I should be wanting to listen to these songs every day, and I don't feel that way. So I'm gonna say they're overrated.
Ooh, all right.
Come for me if you want. I mean, I've done the songs. I have, and I did just what it is.
So I feel like the Beatles are a band, or they have a sound of a generation. If you grew up during this time, then you definitely have more of a connection with them. But I slightly agree with you. Although this band is recognized
People
as
gonna be
being
mad.
is recognized as being legendary,
Yeah.
since we've been doing reactions, people have spoken incredibly highly. Is spoken incredibly high about the Beatles. Oh, you gotta listen to this.
I
Oh,
mean,
the
and
Beatles
I've
this.
done the songs. I've done the songs, and like listening to the songs, I'm like, wow, this is good. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of times, especially being a reactor,
Right.
I'm also influenced by what people say.
Yeah. Right.
So when I'm doing all the reactions, and I've done like several Beatles songs,
Right.
I've done some John Lennon songs.
We did Paul McCartney.
I did some
and we
Paul
did George
McCartney.
Harrison as well.
Now, after listening to all of those songs and then thinking back, I'm not blown away.
Yeah.
But that's not to say
right.
they're not good.
Yeah.
But the amount of attention
Right.
that they get
right for their songs.
I don't think
agree.
that's right.
Yeah. You know, and I agree.
I'm sorry.
For as many people that have spoken up about this band and told us to check out the songs, and although we haven't been able to truly explore them on YouTube, we have explored some of their music off camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say that comparing them to a band like Led Zeppelin or Deep Purple or something like that, like I'll wake up, or even when I do the rock streams, and I'll be like, yo, I want to listen to some Led
Right.
Zeppelin and get down.
I
But
feel
I've
that way
never
about the Eagles and Journey.
But I've never been like,
I gotta listen to a Beatles song.
I gotta listen to a Beatles song.
Right.
So, yeah. So we're gonna leave the Beatles in overrated.
It's gonna piss some people off.
Hey, but that's on them.
People about to unsubscribe. That's why we should label this video "The Beatles are
Beatles.
overrated."
So
They're gonna take down
we'll
this
leave it as
channel.
overrated, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they make bad music. It just
Right.
means that if they have music or a song that will completely change our mind, that will make us want to listen to their music every day, then we'll go ahead and do that. But I agree with you. Out of all the bands on here, I can think about an Eagles song, a Hendrix song, a Megadeth song, a Led Zeppelin song, a Dio song, a Kiss song, Rolling Stone song, a Scorpion song that I would get up and say, yo, I want to listen to this. But I've never been like, oh, I want to listen to this Beatles song.
Ouch.
Oh, watch out for the fan, baby.
That was
Yeah, one of the ghosts, they was like,
Yeah.
what? How dare you? Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section, y'all. We're going to keep things going. We're going to do Pantera.
Ooh.
Now, I know you've heard a
Pantera
Yeah, a
song.
Pantera song before. Where would you rank them?
I'm gonna say good.
Okay, all right. I agree with you. I think Pantera makes good music. I enjoy a good amount of their stuff from the early 80s when they were doing glam metal, as well as some of their stuff in the 90s. And of course, Dimebag, their guitarist, is regarded as one of the greatest guitarists in the world. So I will rank them as good. Can't put them in legendary because their catalog kind of falls off towards the end. But they have just a lot of songs that are just like good songs, but they're not like mind-blowingly legendary songs.
Yeah.
Def Leppard. What do you think about Def Leppard?
I don't remember. I know I've done a reaction.
Pour some sugar on me.
I'm gonna say good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I figured that was their song.
Yeah. That was like the more commercial side of them.
Yeah.
They have a better side, like the really rock and roll side of them, which is good. I would rank them as okay.
Okay.
Because of like the pour some sugar on me, but
It's an iconic song.
It's an iconic song, slightly annoying, but I will rank them as good because their overall rock and roll catalog, like outside of the mainstream singles, is really really good. Foo Fighters. What do you think about Foo Fighters? Ex-Nirvana drummer Dave Grohl.
Grohl, yeah. I'm gonna say good.
Okay, good. Yeah, I agree. I think Foo Fighters makes good music.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't wanna be your monkey wrench. All right. I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
This is looks like an NE.
So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put this under never heard of them. Guns N' Roses. What do you think about Guns N' Roses? Welcome to the jungle.
So, for me, I'm gonna say good.
Good.
I know some people will say legendary.
Okay.
But I don't know enough of their catalog.
Okay, right.
But I could see where they could be put in the legendary catalog.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have to move Guns N' Roses up to legendary, mainly off of the album Appetite for Destruction alone.
Yeah, so you're familiar.
That single album puts them in legendary status. One of the greatest albums of all time.
Well, maybe
Bangers
I'll have to
all the way through.
Well, maybe I'll have to hear it.
Yes.
Why you hesitated?
Yeah, because
you don't think I'm gonna like it?
No, you know what? I know you'll like it.
Oh.
And that's because we're on this thing right now where we're doing the full album reactions. That might be one of the albums we do on a Sunday.
Okay.
So yeah. So guys, make sure you stay tuned for that. I think that'd be a really good experience for you to listen to Appetite for Destruction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely one of the albums that's not overrated.
But I know they're like popular and a lot of people love them. Yeah. And because I know that and I know who they are, their music, I feel like they're legendary.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
But I just need more music from them so I can put them in the legendary category.
Right. Okay, fair enough. We have KMFDM.
Don't know who that is.
Why
are you laughing?
I'm just gonna put them down here. No. I'm gonna put them down here under.
What's so funny?
Never heard of them, and I'm just gonna leave it at that, and we're gonna move on.
What?
Nothing.
Why you gotta be like that?
Nothing. I mean,
speak your piece.
It's fine.
Speak your piece.
KMFDM is under never heard of them. Korn. What do you think about Korn?
I'm gonna say good. I know you love them.
Yeah.
But for me, they're not like my favorite.
Okay. Right.
So it's either I think they're good. I think they're also kind of like a voice of a generation.
Okay.
So.
All right. Fair enough. I will move Korn up to I see you're good, and I will raise you to legendary.
Okay.
I will put Korn under legendary because as with Nirvana and so many other bands, they were highly influential. They were a voice or sound of a generation.
You just repeating what I just
said. Yeah. I'm just saying. I agree with you.
Because you talking about raise
I will raise it to legendary status because, as you said, they are a sound of a generation, but they were heavily influential. A lot of people wanted to become rockers or metalheads or whatever because of Korn. And their first few albums were incredibly good, like consistent all the way through.
Okay. And I must say this. If you don't see a band that is on the list,
it is not our fault. We didn't make this.
There's so many bands that we could do. We can do a part 2 and always add to the list.
Yeah.
But we need y'all help. Y'all gotta like the video. Y'all gotta watch the video. Y'all gotta comment on this video. I see some people said, "Where's Judas Priest?" So if y'all like this video, at least get it to like 2,000 views. We can do a part 2. We can add some people and we could talk about it a little bit more. So views at 2,000 and
a bunch of likes
and a 500 likes at least.
There you go.
So and we could do a part 2, and then we can like do other categories as well.
Yeah.
So and if you're watching this like afterwards, you know, leave what bands you feel like should be on the list and tell us what category they should be in.
Yeah, because there's a lot of bands that are missing from here.
Yeah.
Judas Priest is one of them. Van Halen is on the list, so we have Van Halen on here as well. But yeah, I put Korn under legendary. I think that they are legendary rockers. Everybody knows who they are. They have a great body of music. Some of their albums are hit or miss, but it still doesn't take away from their overall body and then how influential they are.
Okay.
These guys have been around for 30 plus years, and they're still touring. And so, you know, doesn't get any better than that.
Next is Slayer.
Slayer.
I knew who that was.
Yeah.
You should be proud of me. I should get like a sticker
Okay.
or
All right.
something.
Well, what do you think about Slayer?
I don't know enough about Slayer.
Okay. Well, from what you know about them,
I'm gonna say good.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I can't think of a song off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. I think of plenty of Slayer songs.
Of course, because you know.
Yeah. I think that they are a
knew it.
legendary metal band.
I knew it.
But, and this is the thing, like, you know, the people who are in the legendary category, these are all bands or individuals who have influenced generations after them. And
So why you didn't put the Beatles up there?
because you said they were overrated.
Oh, it's just me.
Yeah, well, I mean, but it's also like this. With each of these artists right here, each of these artists, whether it's the Eagles, Nirvana, Dio, or whatever, when you've listened to their music, like I could get up and say to myself, oh, I feel like listening to South of Heaven, or I feel like listening to Skulls of Society, or I can name a number of Slayer bands or Slayer songs that I feel like listening to on a daily basis.
Yeah.
The same with the Eagles or Nirvana or Linkin Park or whatever. But it's never been that way with the Beatles.
Okay.
Even though I've heard, like,
I was just saying.
yeah.
Based on your definition.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So
Okay.
with Slayer, I put them under there as legendary. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what's the most popular song from Slayer?
Angel of Death, probably. Yeah. Which is it's definitely a song you don't want to send to the aliens.
Oh.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's a pretty popular song.
Okay. Well, I don't know enough of their catalog, so I will put.
You probably don't want to listen to their catalog.
I'll
It's
probably
definitely not
put-
your style.
I'll put terrible.
But that's the thing for metal, for the genre of metal.
Because I don't know how they sound like.
Right.
So maybe I'll put never heard of them.
Okay, but for
I'll
the
put
genre
never
of
heard.
metal, I would say that they don't make terrible music. There's no metalhead that I've ever heard say that they made terrible music.
Somebody said Korn over the Beatles. Hey, I didn't put the Korn up there,
Yeah.
but we'll discuss it at the end. We're gonna discuss some of these people in the legendary category,
yeah.
and then the overrated.
I know
category
people.
at
I
the
know
end.
people gonna think this list is wild. They're like, "Yo, what? The Beatles overrated and Korn's legendary? What?
'Cause
How is that
I
even
don't.
possible?"
I mean, but we'll
but this is
discuss it at
our
the
list.
end.
This is our list. This is our list.
Ours
So,
kind
yeah.
of loosely because
You're right.
I don't agree with some of these people in the
Okay,
legendary
all right.
category.
Okay,
But
all
what's
right.
next?
Fair enough, fair
What's
enough,
next?
fair
What's next?
All right. This is Rammstein.
Oh, terrible. Terrible.
Du hast mich.
Terrible.
And then buck this.
Put terrible. This is
No,
not
Rammstein is good.
This is not for discussion.
Okay. all right.
Terrible.
So terrible. Why is Rammstein terrible?
You had me do a reaction. Like if y'all haven't seen those reactions to Rammstein, like I could barely get through. I feel like Rammstein is completely inappropriate. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Completely inappropriate.
Oh, it doesn't even come up anymore.
Oh, see how YouTube does
Yeah.
this?
Dang.
see, blacklisted
Right. Yeah.
or shadow banned
Right.
or I put Tasha.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I don't even think YouTube
What's going on,
recognized
baby?
me because my hair is different.
So back in the day, you did a reaction. See, you liked it.
No, I didn't. I can pause it because I don't want YouTube to mess up.
Okay.
Nah.
You playing it too much, man.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right. It was. They're a great band though.
No, they're
I
not.
enjoy Rammstein.
Terrible.
All right. So coming up next, we have Leonard Skinner.
Legendary.
Legendary? Okay.
Legendary.
I agree with you. Leonard Skinner, definitely legendary band. Very influential. I like their music. Great voices as well. I don't know the full story behind the band. I remember you said something about they died. Like a good portion of the band members died.
Yeah, you would have to watch I did a documentary reaction.
Okay.
Just on how they got started.
Yeah.
But the music is just so good. And I felt like the music was just like how they came up with the songs
Right.
was just like it was otherworldly how they came up with
Yeah,
these songs.
right.
So yeah.
I think the song that most people know from Leonard Skinner, even if they're not familiar with the band, is Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
But once you jump into that catalog, oh
Yeah,
man, wow.
amazing.
Yes, really,
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
And that's why some of those people in the legendary category don't belong there. But let's continue.
Okay, all right,
Who's
we'll
next?
talk about it.
Who's next?
I don't know who
Never heard
this
of 'em.
is. This, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave them down here.
They
We've
look
never heard
weird.
of them. Y'all can leave your thoughts in the comment section. We have Metallica next. What do you think about Metallica?
Legendary.
Legendary?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Metallica instantly gets put in the legendary catalog. Why would you say Metallica is legendary?
I love their music. I think their music, even though people say that they've gone, what's the word, when they sold out or something, I think their songs are just
Okay.
still good.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I think Metallica is a very diverse band that gives you a little bit of everything for no matter what type of music listener you are. I like their earlier stuff, which is their harder stuff. But then with their later stuff, from the mid 90s up, it's a little bit more rhythmic, radio friendly, and it's stuff that you can get into. And so I think it's really cool that we can both share a liking for Metallica. Because you might not like their earlier stuff, but then it's like, you might like their later stuff. So
Somebody said Mad on Metallica.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Damar. And Whisper Mason said they are the Beatles of metal.
okay, all right.
Interesting.
Yeah, so and that's the other thing too. Some people would find Metallica overrated. So
Yeah. Okay. So, let us know in the comments whether you feel like Metallica is overrated.
Motorhead.
I don't know enough for their catalog,
Okay.
but I know like a song or something, and I
Right.
know a lot of people like them. But I'm gonna put them in the never heard of them category.
Okay, gotcha. I will put Motorhead under good.
Okay.
I really enjoy the Motorhead songs that I've heard. Ace of Spades, Rise of...
The Ace of Spades.
Yeah, Ace of Spades.
Oh, that's them.
Ace of Spades.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have really, really good music. Haven't really heard anything from Motorhead that was like completely mind-blowing that kind of like blew me away.
Okay.
But I do enjoy their music, so I'll just leave it at
That's
that.
fair.
This next band, Muse.
Excuse me. Never heard of them.
Never heard of them. I'm gonna put them right down here. My Chemical Romance. This is another like.
That's a '90s band, maybe.
Yeah, they're like a '90s, 2000 band.
I'm gonna say.
I'm not too familiar with all of their music, but a lot of people consider them overrated. They're very popular, very mainstream, radio friendly. So I want to place them in the never heard of category because I haven't heard enough of their music to really rank them. But I know everybody's going to say that they're overrated.
Just put them in the never heard of them.
Okay.
I don't
All right.
know their songs.
All right, gotcha. Bring Me the Horizon.
Never heard of them.
All right, I have heard of Bring Me the Horizon. I've done a few of the reactions. They had did a song with, and this is the thing. The songs that I listened to from Bring Me the Horizon, I didn't too much care for them.
Okay.
But they did a song with Baby Metal, and it was absolutely terrible.
Oh.
And I told myself, I was like, because I like Baby Metal, but I told myself, I was like, yo, this is terrible, and I never want to hear anything from this band again. So I'm putting it under terrible. Sorry, guys. Sorry if you'll bring me the Horizon fan. I did not like that shit.
Next up is Queen. Legendary.
Legendary? All
Of
right.
course.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
All right. We've heard a lot of Queen music.
Yeah, and they're on
So-
my list, my golden list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What do you think? You can't put them in legendary.
Nah.
You can't do
They're
that.
not. I don't.
You
think-
can't do that.
I don't think Red
I
Hot
like-
Chili Peppers
I like
is
their-
a legendary band.
I like their songs. They're good.
I put them as okay.
But I gotta give it to your mama. What I gotta give it to your papa.
It's okay.
Give it away now.
I'll put Red Hot Chili Peppers in good because of you. But really, I think they're just okay.
Okay, you can put them in. Okay.
What do you think?
I like them.
Off of one song though.
I know more than one song.
What song?
I don't know, but I know more than one song.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. What's the other song? I know the song.
Aeroplane.
Yeah,
It's my
good.
aeroplane.
Yeah, I say good. I like.
Alright.
I like their songs.
All right. Creator.
Never heard of them.
Creator is a metal band. They make good music. I recently started liking them.
Okay.
From a good portion of the songs I heard, I thought they were okay. But they're not like the greatest metal band. And a lot of people would say that they deserve to be in the big four, and I disagree.
Oh.
They don't have enough solid songs to be considered big four. So I'm going to list them as okay.
Okay.
But I'll just leave it at that.
Slipknot.
Another legendary metal band. Incredibly popular. Many will
Terrible.
say that they're overrated. Some people
Terrible.
will say that they're terrible.
Terrible.
I enjoy Slipknot's music.
I'm gonna say it's terrible.
I think they make good music. Not incredibly mind-blowing to me. So
Terrible.
we're gonna come to a concession. We're gonna come to an agreement with they're not terrible.
Oh.
It's not the best,
So okay.
but it's just okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna put Slipknot right there in the middle with okay. Testament. Oh man, now we're getting into my territory. So Testament is another metal band that I
I'ma say
thoroughly enjoy. I will rank Testament as good.
Good.
They have a lot of great songs in their catalog. I thoroughly enjoy them, and their progression as a band, it has grown. Like they're one of those bands that have been on an incline with their music, even into the later years when they started doing newer metal music. The newer metal music still kept up with the times, and it was still very good. So
Okay.
I will rank Testament, Chuck Billy up there. This band is, it looks like it's either Rage Against the Machine. Is it Rage? Yeah, I think it's Rage Against the Machine. It looks like Rape, but I don't think it's
It
Rape.
do.
Okay. We'll assume that it's Rage Against the Machine. Have you heard Rage Against the Machine?
I heard.
Like they
of
have
them,
Bulls on Parade?
but I don't know their songs.
Okay,
So I'm
right.
gonna say never heard of them.
Okay. I have heard a good amount of Rage Against the Machine. I've already said my piece on this band.
What is it?
I don't too much care for them.
Okay, so put them in terrible.
No. I don't want to put them in terrible because they don't make terrible music.
Okay.
But,
so,
you know,
okay.
they had did this mixture of rap rock. And I'd always say that for me, it didn't sound that great coming
Okay.
from somebody who listened to hip hop music. Because if you listen to hip hop and you listen to the top rappers out there, like the lead singer, Zach LaRouche, even though he can rap, his rapping never sound on par with like
Linkin Park.
no, not even Linkin Park, just like even the regular okay rapper that was in the hip hop scene.
Okay.
So their hip hop aspect of the band was never like good to me.
I'm just gonna say never heard of them.
Okay, I'll list them as okay.
Okay.
Next we have Tool.
Oh well, that's one of.
What do
your
you think
favorite
about Tool?
bands. I say, cause I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like his lyrics are, they don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And I guess you have to like feel them emotionally more so. But I'm a lyrics person.
Okay.
So I'm going to say okay. And I know that's not what you feel.
Now,
But it's one of your favorite bands.
Tool is not one of my favorite
Oh,
bands,
okay.
but I have reacted to all of their albums.
I mean, the way you sing the songs, they seem. I thought you said they was your favorite band.
They're not one of my favorite bands,
So
but
you lied.
I would say it like this.
You lied to me.
Tool is an experience. Tool is a musical experience. It's a musical journey. And you can't really categorize them with any other band except for themselves.
Okay.
And I will rank them as legendary. I will rank Tool as legendary only because
No.
Tool is
There is no way.
Tool
No,
is
no.
a musical
Listen,
experience.
you cannot put them in the same category as Creedence Clearwater and Journey and like no.
Yes,
no.
you can.
No.
Yes, you can. Because you know what? Out of all these bands,
No, we're gonna have to fight about this one.
We are gonna fight about this one. Out of all these bands, Tool is one of those bands that gives you
let me tell you
an
something.
experience.
Let me tell you something. You need to do a vote on this one. That needs to be a vote. There is no way you could put them in the same
All
category.
right, we'll let the chat decide.
I think the chat gonna be split because I think people disagree with me. Tool is
All right.
not legendary. I'm sorry.
All right. This is gonna decide whether Tool goes into the legendary catalog or
I'll give them.
or under good
I would say
or okay.
for me it's okay, but
Okay.
I'll be
All
comfortable with them being good.
No.
But they
It's
are
either
not
legendary
legendary.
or
good.
okay. Legendary
No,
or
you
okay.
can't. No, it could be good.
There's gonna be no middle ground.
No, it has to
All
be
right.
a middle ground.
So right now the chat is voting. This is overwhelmingly. The chat has voted 73% that Tool is not legendary.
Thank you.
So Tool is going into okay. Not
No,
into
you
good.
can, no.
It's
you
going
can,
into
listen.
okay.
No, so no. So you could do a vote and see if they're good or okay. Cause I just know they're not legendary. You cannot put them in the same category as Queen. You see all these people in the legendary category.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just don't go. But you can make an argument for good or okay.
Okay. All right.
I say okay
You're right.
because his lyrics are, I need something to decipher them.
You're right. Yeah.
You
yeah,
know, I don't know what he talking
Well,
about.
when you did your reaction, the funny thing about it is when you did your reaction to 46 and 2,
I felt something.
yeah, you didn't.
Yeah.
It would, and the craziest thing about it, because the lyrics are so enigmatic, is that you would need like a book or maybe a layout to decipher the
Yeah.
lyrics, but you gave such an on point reaction to it because you felt the music.
Right.
That's a Tool experience.
But see, that's the
you
thing.
didn't need anything
But
to
see,
decipher
I'm a
it.
lyrics person. I
Yeah.
don't want to
Yeah,
have
that's what I'm saying.
like
You're a lyrics person.
a Rosetta Stone to like decipher lyrics.
They have a song called Rosetta Stone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
See?
well,
See, you're connected.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm a
yeah.
feeling person.
Right, yeah. You
You
didn't
know?
need lyrics to decipher the music.
Okay, so
It was like you got the feeling
Okay.
of Tool.
that's fair.
And that's a great
That's not something I'm
Yeah,
just
exactly.
used to.
Exactly.
So
And that's how people are when they go into this band.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking, "Oh, I don't get it." And I don't understand the music, or I don't understand the lyrics. And that's not how you should go into listening to Tool's music.
Yeah.
You should go in like expecting an experience. You close your eyes, you let your mind wander, and then the meaning just comes to you.
okay, so
Yeah.
which category? Because
I put it under good.
Oh,
Or hold on, let me see. Yeah, because the thingy is, it just, I don't know. It would be under good, but it disappeared.
Oh.
It went into the ether. All right. So our last band on the list is Van Halen.
Ooh,
I'll let you decide
I'm gonna
this one.
say Van Halen because I did some songs from Van Halen. I like the songs.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh man, 71% of y'all in the chat said Tool is not legendary.
Jump. Okay, I'm gonna say legendary.
All right, Van Halen.
Yeah,
Okay. Why you say that?
because I like their songs and I
Okay.
like the stage presence
Okay.
that they have.
Van Halen, David Lee Roth. So Van Halen is up there with the Eagles. Nirvana, Linkin Park, Iron Maiden. Chat, do y'all agree with that? Do y'all think Van Halen is legendary or
I
they're
mean, what
good?
you think?
I agree. I think Van Halen is legendary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these guys, they've been rocking for a long time, and the consistency they've had in their music is really, really good.
Yeah.
Even when they changed up their lead singer to Sammy Hagar, the music was still good. Like, people hate Sammy Hagar, but the Van Hagar was still very, very good.
Hagar.
Yeah, that's what they call it. They call it Van Hagar. But it was still good. Like, if you take away the hate from Sammy, who is a phenomenal singer,
Yeah.
the music they made still wasn't bad. And to me, that's a legendary band in a nutshell.
Okay.
Like, you could still take one part of it out and it's still good. You know, the
Okay.
Eagles have had switch ups and they still sounded good.
Yeah. So.
All right, so that completes our list, guys. We have all of the bands that we haven't heard. We have the bands that we consider terrible, which is Disturbed, Cannibal Corpse. I didn't think Cannibal Corpse was terrible, but you did. Rammstein, Bring Me the Horizon, and whatever band this was. Overrated bands, we have Avenged Sevenfold, Anthrax, My Bullet for My Valentine, Dragon Force, and the Beatles. And for okay bands, we have Black Label Society, Twisted Sister, Steppenwolf, Evanescence, The Kinks, The Clash, Marilyn Manson, Green Day, White Zombie, Rob Zombie, Oasis, Slipknot, and Creator, and Rage Against the Machine. For good, we have ABBA, Bon Jovi, The Doors, Wasp, Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins, Alice Cooper, Blondie, Opeth, Halloween, and who is this? Alice in Chains, Death, Pantera, Def Leppard, Foo Fighters, and Motorhead, as well as Red Hot Chili Peppers and Testament. And for our legendary bands, we have the Eagles, Nirvana, Linkin Park, Iron Maiden, the Beach Boys, Scorpions. What is this? The Rolling Stones, Motley Crue, Black Sabbath, Janis Joplin, Deep Purple, Hendrix, The Who, Megadeth, Journey, AC/DC. This is Aerosmith, Creedence Clearwater, Dio, Kiss, Guns N' Roses, Korn, Slayer.
Korn should not be on there.
Leonard Skinner.
Slayer should not be on there.
Metallica, Queen, and Van Halen. Now, so what we'll do now, since we have this list completed.
I don't know about Guns N' Roses.
So, all right,
either.
listen. This is what we're
We
gonna
gotta
do.
do songs.
No. Listen. This is what we're gonna do.
You listen.
So, guys, this is where you guys come in. If you agree with this list, all you have to do is type in "I agree."
They're not gonna agree
Well,
with everything.
listen. They're not gonna agree with everything. But what I'm gonna allow you to do is you can move any one of these people
Okay, I got
around
you.
on this list,
I
and then
got
that
you.
will be it.
Yes.
And then I get to move anyone around, and that will be it.
Oh, okay.
And chat, you guys get to choose any one of these bands bands that need to be moved up
Okay.
or down. Y'all can let us know in the chat.
I know who they gonna
So
choose.
y'all-
They
y'all-
gonna choose Nirvana.
So y'all can tell us in the chat right now, flood the chat, and whoever we see the most of, we'll move it.
I'm moving Korn, so don't choose Korn. I'm moving
Okay.
Korn, so move it down.
All right, where is Korn going?
Korn is gonna go. I guess it could go. Okay.
Korn is going down to okay? Oh God. He snorted it. Okay, all right.
Your choice.
Damn.
Your choice.
All right, so Korn has been moved down to okay.
I know which one you gonna choose. Go ahead, do it.
No. It's
Do
okay. And guys, y'all can go ahead and move, or y'all can go ahead and leave your suggestions. Who am I gonna move?
Connie said, "Yay, Tasha." Go ahead and choose.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, there we go. I'm moving Death up to legendary.
No, you gotta take one off. We can move one up. You can always move one up, but first we're
you're
taking
saying
one down first.
Taking one down?
Yeah, you gotta take one down first from legendary. You can move. That was the thing. You can
Okay.
move one
Move
down.
one down from legendary?
Yeah, and they get to move one down from legendary.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then you can move one
Oh,
up.
okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. That's cool.
So move one down from legendary. Which one you choose? Go ahead and do it. Do it.
All right, I am. I'm looking. I'm thinking.
Do it. Don't be scared.
I'm not. All right.
Okay. You moved Janis Joplin.
You didn't have to say it.
Legendary.
You didn't have to say it.
No. Wow. You trying to be sneaky. He wasn't going to say nothing. He just trying to do it in secret. Okay, so.
So what?
Okay. So.
I mean, because.
So it's between Nirvana and the Beach Boys to be moved down.
Okay.
So you gotta make a poll.
Okay.
Who should be moved down between? Because that's what I seen, mostly Nirvana.
Okay.
And Beach Boys. This is
All
so
right.
funny.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So the poll is up. Y'all can decide in the chat by voting who should be moved down out of legendary status.
Yes.
The Beach Boys or Nirvana.
Nirvana.
Please cast your vote.
And then now you get to choose from any category
Who's gonna move up
who gets to move up.
from any category?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I already know. Death.
Okay.
All right. Who are you moving up? Now, is it moving up to legendary or moving them up to any other?
Want.
Okay.
Anywhere
all right.
you
Gotcha.
want. Let's see. I'm gonna move. Give me a second. Who is that ACI? Who is that?
Oh, that's what right here.
No, down,
Okay.
down, over to your right. Over to your right. Over. Right
Oh,
there.
Oasis.
Oasis?
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe you don't need to move anybody up. I mean, well, you have
I can.
ABBA. I know
Yeah.
you were contemplating that.
I'm thinking about moving the doors up.
Move the doors up.
I'm just thinking. Give me a second. Or because I can move anybody anywhere.
Yeah, you can move anybody anywhere.
Okay,
After this, the list stays. This is it. We're gonna copy and then we're gonna put it on the community section.
Let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna move Guns N' Roses
Guns N' Roses, what, down?
to good.
Okay. Hold on, where is Guns? I thought you had to move it up.
I could move with something anywhere.
Oh, okay. So you're moving. Oh, okay. All right. It's your choice. All right. So chat has voted 67% to move Nirvana down.
Okay.
All right. So we're moving Nirvana down to good,
Yep.
out of legendary status.
Yep.
Yikes. Oh my God.
Okay.
All right. That's it.
Now you got one more.
We got one more. What? That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've already moved my artist up. And I moved my artist down.
That's Death?
Yeah.
That's wrong. I ain't never heard of that.
You did. We just went over your reaction to it. Yeah.
No, they don't belong there.
They do.
They don't.
Yes. You can ask the chat. Everybody knows Death belongs up there. It's legendary.
No.
Yeah.
But go ahead and ask them, because we can do whatever we want. Ask them.
Ask what? The chat what? If Death belongs up here?
Yes.
It don't matter anymore.
Yes, it do.
No, because they had their choice. They chose Nirvana.
Okay.
Yeah, they chose to bring Nirvana down, and then you chose to bring Guns N' Roses down. And I brought Janis Joplin down. So that's that. This is the list.
Death don't belong there. That feel wrong.
It ain't. Any metalhead would tell you that Death is a legendary.
So
band.
let us know. You can close that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think the doors do need to be moved up, but T said they good.
Yeah, they good. They
But
good.
I think they legendary.
They good where they at.
So my thing is, if Death get to be there, Doors should move up.
They didn't vote on that.
Wait, we can vote now.
They didn't vote on that. All right. So guys, look at the list, and
Who needs to go down from legendary, and who need to be moved up?
They already. All right.
I think-
No. Listen, they already voted on Nirvana moving down, so the chat gets to choose one band on this list that can move up.
Okay.
So flood the chat. Let us know who needs to
Only
go up.
one?
Only one, because otherwise we're gonna be adjusting this list forever. So this is it. This is for all the marbles.
See, people agree with me.
Yeah, people agree with me.
Then Doors should
Look,
go up.
Death is legendary.
That's just one
Death
person.
is legendary. They
That's just one
influence all
person.
death metal. There you go.
Nobody-
So all right. So
nobody
flood the
likes
chat.
death metal.
Who is moving up? What band is moving up to legendary status? ABBA, The Doors, Bon Jovi,
Or the Beatles.
Foo Fighters, or the Beatles? Yeah, y'all can vote on the Beatles too.
Even
All right.
though
I'm seeing the Doors. People are saying the Doors.
Doors go up.
The Beatles, the Doors, Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie, Slipknot.
What? No. Who said
All right,
that?
everybody's saying the Doors. I see one for Motorhead.
So people agree with me.
All right,
Move
so the Doors.
up.
All right, the Doors gets moved up into legendary.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
This is the tier list right here. We're gonna copy this and put it on the community tab. So yeah, let me
Tell them to watch the video.
let me go ahead and screenshot this. All right, guys, thank y'all so very much for hanging out with us. This was very, very fun. Giving our thoughts and opinions about these artists and bands that we've listened to over the years.
Are we
while,
wrong?
While doing these reactions.
question.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you agree with the tier list, and how you would adjust it if you were doing this as well. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe, and we will see y'all next time. So yeah, we'll see
Leave
y'all
your
later.
thoughts in the comments.
Yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment section, y'all.